This is an OPE production supported by subscribers and listeners like you. Thank you. Hey now, welcome to OPE Radio. My name is Brady Gerber, and each week I review one new song that I really love, or I just really want to talk about. This week we got At Zero by the band Dream Ivory. You can listen to today's song in the show notes. You can also subscribe to the OPE newsletter to get all my weekly song picks sent directly to your inbox, along with exclusive essays and other highlights from the week. Link also in the show notes. Let's do it. So yeah, my song of the week is At Zero by the band Dream Ivory. So some background on the band. It's two LA-based brothers. One is the singer and the other is the producer. They've been around since 2016. And from what I can gather, listening to some of their older stuff, they actually started out making rap music, or at least like beat friendly, beat adjacent music. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, what if we decide to pull a Deftones and also try to write some Goo Goo Dolls songs? Which, yeah, that's like absolutely my sweet spot. So that's why I love this song. And I would say, yes. So if you're a fan of not necessarily the actual sound of Deftones, but more that spirit of post-shoegaze, post-alternative rock, the way they've successfully done a reinterpretation of those genres. So that feeling. But if you really also love strong melodies, and I think this song, even though the song structure is very traditional, verse, chorus, verse, really great melodic lines all over. So it's kind of cool hearing these two guys. Maybe they started out as rap guys, and maybe that's still their favorite style of music to make, but they're trying to approach from a different angle, it's not pop music. This is still very much like indie rock kind of melodies. Not too out of place with Linkin Park, early stuff. But I think this hits the sweet spot of pretty noisiness. If you're also a fan of My Bloody Valentine, one thing I love about that kind of music is the flow state that you enter when there's a lot of guitars and there's just a lot of noise that you can just kind of get lost in. I think this song does a pretty good job of that. And I mean, in this case, more early My Bloody Valentine. Like, this does not sound like Loveless, but if you're familiar with some of their early singles from My Bloody Valentine, this sort of feels really inspired by that. Very DIY sounding in the best way possible. So yeah, I really love the song because of that. Like, it's very pretty, and you can still hang your hat on the melody in the chorus, but you can get lost in the sound and all the noise too, which is great. Key of B major, the song, again, traditional verse, chorus, verse. I think if you're going to go for a more traditional structure like this, I think it works then when you're making beats or you're just adding a lot to the song. So yeah, if a Deftones sweatshirt tries to write a Goo Goo Dolls song, I feel like if you're into that, then I think you're going to love this song, and I hope you like it, because At Zero by Dream Ivory is my song of the week. And yeah, that's it. See ya.